Alright guys, how's it going? This is Dan here with GrapeVineRecording, coming at you via the PIAV channel once again. And in this video we're going to be looking at the new J37 tape machine emulation from Waves. So I'm going to just open it up. What I've done, I've got a session here where I'm pretty much, only on this session we're going to be able to just listen to the drums. So it's a big multi-track session, but as I say, I've got the J37 plugin on the drums bus. So we will have a listen without, and then have a listen with. A little bit of history is like this is the plugin here, and this was the first tape machine developed by Flutter, and as you can see down here, it was the J37 number 1, serial number 1, that was in the EMI Studios or Abbey Road Studios. The good thing with this as well is these kind of say that if you like the sound of records in the 60s, well, between, let's say, like the late 60s, early 70s, that were done in Abbey Road, it was done on this tape machine. So they're trying to say that just to let it stand out from a couple of the other tape machine emulations that are out on the market. This is the one. So I'll switch it off and we'll listen just to some drum takes, and then I'll put it on, and then we can have a little listen to what it does. Right, so that's it without. Let me just switch it on. I'll put it in its completely like default state, which is this. So let's give it a listen. So yeah, that's the sound of it. Obviously, you can crank it to get a lot more, which is what I'm going to do in a minute. But just a quick overview of the plugin itself. There are 3 different types of tape formulas that have been emulated for this plugin. As you can see, there's the 888, the 811, and the 815. I kind of like the fact that the tape up here changes as well, just to let you know what you're looking at. Again, there's some basic things like the speed of the tape, 7.5 IPS or 15 IPS. You've got your in and out controls here, which can be linked. Again, there's controls for bias settings. Down here, there's different like model tracks on the tape. You can adjust for wow, flutter, noise, saturation. You've got your nice VU meters down here, which you can look at the in and the out. And also, there's a pretty decent delay section in here as well that they've added in, which in a minute I will play. You can get some pretty cool sounds with that, if I'm honest. So yeah, I'll keep it on 815, 15 IPS. And what I'm gonna do is I'll play that same part again, but I'm actually gonna crank it up a lot more, just so you can hear the effect of the tape. I find that with a lot of the times when I'm looking at plugins, the people who are reviewing them don't actually like really crank it. So I'm gonna do that. Obviously, there probably won't be a time or a place where you'd use this, but I thought I'd be the one to show you. So here we go. As I say, probably never really a time in which you're going to use that, but I think it's pretty cool just to listen anyway. So what I'll do now is I'll switch over to a different formula tape. I'll play it at its normal settings, and then I'll crank that again, and I'll do that for the other one as well, just so you can get a feel for what the 3 tapes are like. And then the 888. So yeah, you can get some pretty heavy saturation going on there. Of course, there's different levels, there's different controls down here. So we'll play it again and I'll adjust the wow, the flutter, and again I'll push it to the extremes just so you can hear what it's doing. Yeah. I'm the same with the flutter. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. You've also got different settings here for noise level. If you want to just higher that up, get some warmth, or a saturation level as well. Sounds like this. You can just hear when that distortion starts coming in. I'll have to just apologise later, earlier on when I said that you can really push this and get some saturation. Saturation probably wasn't the best word to use. Obviously you get that compression, that tape compression, that is probably what you want from this. But if you push it that much, it just squashes the hell out of it. So again, there's changes for your bias settings over here. You've got your in and out VU meters. But I will play just a little bit of this delay, just so you can hear some of the stuff that can do. Of course, over here, there's your basic delay settings, you know, your left, right levels, your time, or if you wanted to sync to your session, you've then got, you know, the type of delay times that you want. And then down here, you've got either slapback, feedback, ping pong, use it as an insert or as a send and return. And you've got your high pass and low pass filters down here as well. So let's just have a little look. Yeah, so it kind of comprises like two elements really. You've got the tape saturation and tape emulation part, which is over here, and of course you get a nice little tape delay section as well. So it's kind of considered, you could consider it as two plugins in one. To be fair, it's probably more than that, you know, with the different types of levels and saturation that you can get down here. I think it's a marvelous plugin, and I've only used it for a little bit, but you can see some of the uses. Of course, I've only shown it on a drum bus, so you know, if you want to see what this plugin can do specifically for you, I would recommend going over to the Waves website and downloading the demo. It's also on offer at the minute as a introductory price, so it'd definitely be worth, you know, if you like the sound of it, now's a really good time to get it. But hopefully this video has been clear enough for you. It's only been like a little taster just to see what it can do. But this has been Dan with GrapeVineRecording. Remember to subscribe and join us next time. Bye bye.